Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. It's Maria and today we're going to talk about an app actually, and it's called Notion. Notion is an app that has completely changed my life for the better. It has been an invaluable tool in my life, which is why I'm making this video, because I want to give you an insight into what it is if you haven't heard about it before, and how you can use it, how I use it. It is a productivity software that allows you to have all of your thoughts, projects, ideas, to-dos, dreams, files all in one place. You can do a lot of things with Notion. It's highly personalizable, which is amazing. Yeah, there are a lot of productivity apps or note-taking apps, however, nothing compares to Notion. And this is why I want to show it to you today. So the idea behind Notion is kind of that you can have everything in one place, and you can kind of build a second brain for yourself in Notion. So everything that you have in your head right now, every to-do, every idea, you can just blurb it out into Notion and have everything in one place and categorized and beautiful. It can really help you feel less overwhelmed if you have a lot of things going on, if you're moving to a new country, for example, if you're applying for universities, if you have to choose a bachelor's, a master's, or anything else in life, you can use Notion to kind of brain dump, categorize, prioritize, and plan and execute and be done with it. Before Notion, I had bullet journals, I had many different apps, and I just felt a bit overwhelmed because I had so many to-dos and so many things to think about. I constantly felt like I'm forgetting something and that I'm not on top of things. And now that I have Notion, I know what is going on. If you're interested in creating systems, simplifying your life, increasing your productivity, I would say tenfold. And I'm sure you'll find this app and this video valuable and continue watching and like this video if you enjoy it. The first thing I'd like to explain about Notion is how it is structured. So Notion, if I can make the simple comparison, is kind of like folders on your desktop. So Notion has pages and your desktop has folders, right? And in a folder you can have more folders and you can have different images, you can have text documents, you can have videos, audio, random files, everything in between, lists, Word documents, Excel sheets. And you can have a page, and then you can have pages inside of pages, a lot of pages inside of pages. You can have different bullet points and lists inside of a page. You can have databases, so kind of like an Excel sheet inside of a page. And inside of this Excel sheet or database, Notion database, there are also different pages, so each row is a different new page, which is very helpful, and we will see why later on. You can also have simple tables, you can have images on these pages, you can have audio files, you can embed PDFs, and have all of the documents in one place, all of the files in one place. As easy as that. So let's get into me showing you what it looks like. Alrighty, so after you have created an account in Notion, you will see this page, which is called Getting Started. Also, you can see here on the left, there are other pages, just sample pages that Notion has prepared for you to get you started. So let's dive into the basics, because that's how I learned as well. First of all, it says you can click anywhere and just start typing, so let's do that. Yeah, it works. You can also hit slash to see all of the types of content you can add, like headers, videos, subpages. Let's try that. I hold down Shift and 7 to type in a slash, and now you can see all of the blocks you can use. All of the parts of a page, you could say, that you can use here. So I could create another page, as I mentioned before, it's like folder inside of a folder. This is the same, but page inside of a page, inside of a page if you like, and inside of a page. So we could create a new page here inside of this getting started page. Let's do that. And let's call it a new page. And you can navigate back and forth here, like in a browser, like back and forth. Let's go back. And you can see here that I've created a new page inside of a getting started page. And what is really cool about Notion is that you can see where a page is located. So if I click on this page, I can see it is inside the getting started page. What I can also do is here to the left, I can untoggle this section here, and I can see that the page I'm in is in the getting started page, and that inside of this new page that we've created, there is no other page. But we can also create another page in this page, like slash and then page, and then there will be an untitled page inside of this new page, inside of the getting started page. That's how it works. What we can also create is, and I urge you to play around with this slash, because it's really cool just to try out every single block that there is, like the text block or the page block or the to-do list block, and just, you know, see what you like, what you don't like. For example, I can click on heading, other points to consider, or something. And I can also, if I don't like how this is looking like as a heading 1, I can press slash again, and then I can type in turn into, and then I can choose from this list turn into heading 3, let's say. Well, it's much smaller, I like it more. So you can do this with any block. For example, this to-do block, and if I type in the slash again, slash command, and I type in turn into, I can see here there are a lot of options, and I can choose, for example, the quote here. See? And the checkbox was turned into a quote. So pretty cool. What else do they urge us to do? We can also highlight any text, and then this menu pops up, and we can mark the text however we want, and, you know, style it as we want. We can also add a comment. We can also add a link to a page. For example, I don't know, where my website. And then this text will be marked, and you can go to the website that you've typed in. You can edit it as well and remove the link. Yeah, and you can edit this text as well. So pretty cool in my book. You can also change the color of the text like so, and the background color. So let's make it blue. And now this part of the text is blue. Pretty cool. You can also change, instead of typing in turn into, like slash turn into, you can just click on the 6 dots, and then this click on turn into, and then, I don't know, a call out, for example, right? This also works. And you can change the color of this block also by clicking on the 6 dots. So if you can see, the pattern here is you either can click on the 6 dots to change a block, or the styling, turn it into another different kind of block, or you can type in the slash command and then turn into, and then you can also choose what suits your needs best. And you can also highlight the text and to change the text, and only the text and not the whole block. So what is also cool is that you can use these 6 dots to move text around. So if you want to rearrange things, you can also do this. This is a toggle block, which you can also find by typing in slash command and then searching for toggle list. And what you can do is, if you want to put something into the toggle, you can just move it there, like this, and name toggle example, right? And then this block is inside the example toggle, and I can take it out again if I want to and delete this. So yeah, and you can create a new page by as we did before by typing the slash command and then choosing page. Or you can also click on the plus icons to create pages inside of pages. So for example, in Getting Started page, we have created this new page. What we can also do, we have this quick note page, and we can create a new page inside of the quick note page by clicking on the plus sign here, and then new page 1, right, or 2, I guess 2. What you can also do is create a simple table, which is kind of like a basic layout, like an Excel sheet. Let's type in different subjects. It's a basic table, and sometimes you want to keep it simple, you can use this. But what Notion is known for and why it is so powerful is because of the database feature. It's a very sophisticated tool, but it's also very useful even for just basic functions. Like you can create a table with your to-dos, and you can have different views of this table, for example, a calendar view or a board view. And for to-dos, this is very convenient. So let's create a to-do board together as a database. So I'm going to type in a slash command and then database inline, and then we'll name it to-do. And here, as I mentioned before, every row is a page. So let's type in water the plants, and we can open this as a page and type in some instructions here.
Every Friday at 10 a.m.
I'm gonna water my plants, for example. I need more information about this. In the Notion database, you have different properties. So this is a property, a name property. This is a multi-select property, and you can see this by looking at the symbol. And there are different properties, such as phone, email, checkbox, files and media, date, select. So for a to-do board, you need a to-do option, you need a doing option, and you need a done option, basically. So how do we create them? First of all, I click on this property, this column, and I added this property to select. I changed this property to select, and the icon changed as well. And now I can type here to do, doing, enter, and done, enter. Here I can also rearrange them if I want to, by clicking into the field and then rearranging them. And that's basically it. You have the name, you have the status, and the cool thing is that now I'm gonna add another one to do help Maria. You can, next to this table view, you can also add view, and you can click on board, and the view name should be probably board or to-do board. And then we have a Kanban board. So this is the same as this one, it's just a different view. So you can just, maybe you prefer to work with a board and drop tasks around, or you prefer to work with a table and have all of your tasks, in a table list. So yeah, and you can, switch things around here. Like, for example, want all of these tasks to be done. They are done. Also rearrange these here. And then if we go back to the table, you can see that the status has been changed to done for all of these tasks. And there are a lot more things you can do with this, with the database feature. You can also have filtered views, like you can have a view with all of your done tasks. You can have a view with only the tasks that are due tomorrow, for example, if you have the date property and you have a date set for each task. So these are the basic functions of Notion. I think there is plenty to play around with and to, get to know Notion a bit, get comfortable with the app, because it's, very important to just try things out. And no, you cannot really break anything. It's all fine. You just play around with it and see what you like, what you don't like, what you want to use, what you need to have in your life, like for example a to-do board with all of your tasks. What you can also do is check out the templates that they already provide you. So Notion has a lot of well-made, pre-built templates that you can find here on the left, and then I clicked on it, and there are different options. For example, design, student. For students, there are a lot of different options. For example, budget database, that's actually the one I use as well, and I find it very useful. So you can just click on use this template, and a simple budget page will appear in your pages overview on the left here. So let's do that. I'm gonna click use this template, and now we have this simple budget page and database in our pages overview as well. If you need quick access to a page, you can also just click on the star icon to the right, and now it is in your favorites. So if you have, you want to check in on your budget every few days, you have it here and you don't have to search for it. Another really cool feature in Notion is actually the search, now that I'm talking about it. And for that, on a Mac you can just press Cmd+P, and on a Windows I think it's Ctrl+P. So Cmd+P, and then you can just search for any page in Notion. So simple budget, there it is. Getting started, rent, dinner, simple. It gives you all of the results for this word. So really, really convenient. Go through the templates, see what you find useful. That's how I learned how to use Notion, by looking at the templates, getting inspired, trying things out, and then expanding. If this database doesn't have something that I need, like for example, I need another text property for notes, and I've added it like that. So plus type property text notes. I can just add it. So make Notion work for you. You don't have to work for the software. The software should, improve your life, should make it easier, should make it clearer what task you should do next, and not make it more complicated. This is a great tool for that. I can guarantee you it is great for planning. I have planned all of my thesis research, my job applications, my apartment applications, my master's applications, my projects, this video, my appointments, everything in Notion, and I cannot stress it enough how incredible this app is. And yeah, I believe you will most certainly find it useful and helpful, and I hope you have fun figuring it out and playing around with it. And I will be back soon with another Notion video that goes more into depth regarding databases and to-dos and organizing your life in Notion. So stay tuned and see you next time. Bye bye.